I'm Erica Natividad at McPherson Christmas Tree Farm in Stouffville. If you have yet to pick up your natural tree for this year, be warned you may have a difficult time finding one. Check out the field here at McPherson. Pretty bare, and we're only a few days into December. It's the same story at local farms surrounding the GTA, and experts say the pandemic is to blame. It'll be a break in tradition this year for retired couple Janice and Tom. They usually venture out early in December to cut down the perfect Christmas tree. But this year, it's already too late. There are no trees to cut here at McPherson Farm, about an hour north of Toronto. Only saplings that still need time to grow.
Very disappointed. We're looking forward and all get decked out to get into the fields, and we've got our saw, and we're not going to be doing that today.
They'll have to choose from a variety of pre-cut trees brought in from Quebec.
They don't have the best fragrance. I find a spruce does, but it's super prickly.
Kirk Porter, who helps run the farm, says last weekend's opening was unlike any other.
By 9:30, the parking lot was full. It didn't stop. People were parked on the highway trying to get in. Like we didn't know what to do. It was chaotic.
He says they sold 200 to 300 trees per day. An entire year's worth of sales in just 72 hours.
And we're not the only ones. We're getting people from other farms saying, like, there's no trees, what are we going to do? We don't know either.
Similar stories are being told at farms across the country. There's been a shortage of natural trees for the last few years. While it takes about 10 years to grow an average tree, demand continues to rise. But it appears the usual shortage, coupled with the pandemic, is resulting in what could be a record sales year. Experts say widespread stay-at-home orders have driven more people to want to make their own living spaces a little more festive.
This year, people aren't traveling. So they aren't going to grandma and grandpa's house. So now we're seeing everybody in that family, the individual little families, have to get their own tree.
It's also an activity that allows people to get outdoors while physically distanced. Brendan says sales are up this year by about 25% across the board. And there's one type of tree in particular that may be harder to come by.
The Fraser fir is in high demand, and that's the one that we're having trouble all across North America.
But there is hope if you're heading out this weekend. Brendan advises to go as soon as you can. Double check your local farm for availability, and also expect to pay about $5 more per tree this year as businesses adapt to COVID protocols. Most of all, be open to other options. What are you thinking of this year then if you can't get the tree that you want?
Get what they have. Right there.
In Whitchurch, Stouffville, north of Toronto, Erica Natividad, City News.